Let's get into it. Coach Colin here. Let's start it off just like this.
Is President Biden considering stepping down?
Absolutely not. And you heard, I believe, directly from the campaign as well.
Is there anything, Karine, that would change his mind?
Look, I cannot lay out something that would change the president's mind. He has been very clear, and he's going to continue to build on the unprecedented record that he's been able to lay out for the American people. That's his focus right now.
Like closing the door to reviewing this over a period of time.
What I can say is the president is moving forward. He's moving forward as being president. He's moving forward with his campaign, as his campaign has been very, very clear about that. That's what I can speak to, and that's what I can say, and that is the president's focus. The president's focus is how does he continue to do that work, and anything else that we're hearing or that's being reported is absolutely false.
Can you be?
I don't know about that. Let me tell you, we got some video of Trump right now. Trump has a different story. Let's get into it right away. This might replace my favorite Trump moment. Listen to this.
What did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh, amazing.
Kicked that old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He just quit, you know. He's quitting the race.
Is that right?
Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better. She's so bad. She's so pathetic.
It's so amazing.
It's just so fucking bad. So,
I just can't imagine.
but can you imagine that guy with dealing with Putin and the president of China, who's a fierce person? He's a fierce man, a very tough guy. And they see him. They probably he can't. But they just announced he's probably quitting.
Good.
Okay?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just keep knocking him out. Huh? What did I do with the debate the other night?
I just said, I'm gonna keep knocking him out, all right? Wow. Donald Trump not playing around, just on the golf course, just shooting, you know, just talking like a regular guy. That's what Donald Trump has to say. And you know what? A lot of people will take that as, oh, that's just Trump talking smack because he knows that he won in that debate and everything. But as we go through these videos, I don't know. Trump might know something that the rest of us don't know. Now check this out. This is exactly, we're going to just throw some videos of what's going on behind the scenes and then a major one about what's going on behind the scenes at the end. Please stay tuned for that. But let's start off with this one. Quick clip.
We do begin with major breaking news this hour. A stunning new report from the New York Times. It says that President Biden told a key ally that he knows he may not be able to recover from his highly criticized performance at last week's debate. The Times quoting that conversation with one single anonymous ally and calling it, quote, the first indication to become public that the president is seriously considering whether he can recover from last week's debate. Their source also adding that Biden, quote, knows if he has two more events like the debate, we're in a different place. NBC News, we should say, has not independently confirmed that conversation, and a White House spokesperson blasted the Times report, calling it, quote, absolutely false. It all comes as we've learned the vice president and the president are participating in a call with their campaign team in Wilmington, Delaware. Leading us off this hour, NBC News White House correspondent Monica Alba. Monica, there's been a lot to track today. There's this explosive report from the Times, and now I know you have new information about that call that I just mentioned and what the president's been saying to staff.
Exactly, Kate. We know that both the president and the vice president joined this campaign call with all of the staff there in Wilmington, Delaware. And the president was very clear, I'm told, by folks who participated. He told them, I am running. I am not going anywhere, essentially. No one is pushing me out. According to those on the call, he said also that he fully intends to be the nominee in November and that, quote, we intend to win. And he really was quite defiant, reiterating that he is still in this fight and that he has acknowledged what almost everyone around him now has acknowledged, that the debate night in Atlanta was not good, was a very bad performance, and that they acknowledge and realize that, but are trying to argue here that they can move on from it. So that's really what the president stressed. And then the vice president echoed that. And she said that really she believes that Joe Biden has been a fighter his entire life and that he will continue to do that. And that is the message now from the Biden-Harris ticket.
Now, that might be what they're saying in public, but Trump would obviously be able to hear things that are happening behind the scenes, has eyes and ears, I'm sure, across enemy lines, so to speak. But here's the thing, though, okay? Here's the other thing. They said that Joe Biden was fine this whole time. When you saw him stumble upstairs, they said cheap fake. When you saw him wandering around, they said that's not real. When you saw him squatting, not knowing when to sit down when he's at this, they're like, not true. When the woman had to pull him in for the picture because he didn't know what he was doing, he was turned around looking at something else. They said, oh, AI. Hey, that's just AI. They just kept saying he's sharp as a tack. He's smart. He's with it. He's always there. He's intelligent. Joe Scarborough said this is the best Biden we've ever seen. So they've been saying a lot of stuff. So now they're saying, no, he's running. He's 100% running. Maybe. Or maybe they're lying again. Like they've been doing for the past 4 years. Maybe it's just more of them lying. Now, I'm just saying this. This is what I'm saying, because we know this is actually true, what I'm about to show you. If you got Hunter Biden sitting in on the meetings, hey, you're already done. You just don't realize it. You got Hunter Biden. Go look up some pictures of Hunter Biden from the laptop, okay? You got that guy sitting in on meetings because he's going to help you. You're already done. Listen to this.
That Hunter Biden has been in some meetings with senior advisors. Why is the president's son involved?
So a couple of things I saw that reporting as I was coming out. So a couple of things there. Look, the president, as you know, is very close to his family. This is a holiday week, 4th of July. He spent time with his family, as you all know, and reported at Camp David. Hunter came back with him and walked with him into that meeting, that speech prep, and he ended up spending time with his dad and his family that night. That is basically what happened. It is a week where there's going to be more family members who are going to come to the White House. I'm sure you'll see some of them on 4th of July. Many more are expected to be here.
No issue with family being in the White House. The question, though, would be, is he participating in meetings with senior advisors?
What I can say is that he came back with his dad from Camp David. He walked him into the speech prep, and he was in the room. That I can tell you, he was in the room. Anything else coming out of that reporting, I can't speak to, but I can say that, he's close to his family, which is...
He's close to his family. Hey, it's normal. Hey, he's just close to his family. His son had to walk him into the room. That's normal, right? And then he sat in on the meeting. Hey, that's not normal. You're done. Hey, you're finished. That's okay. That's okay. It would, like, you tell me Kamala walked him in to the room and she sat down next to him. Well, that makes sense. That's his vice president. That's how it's supposed to go down. Even if he is in the state, which he clearly is, where he's not remembering things, not, completely coherent, then it makes sense. The vice president's going to sit there and she's going to step in where he can't. That makes sense. Hunter Biden, though? Hey, man. Hey. I don't want to sound like one of these leftist talking heads, but he's a convicted felon. Oh, how's it feel? He's a convicted felon. Come on. You don't have him on the... Right? I thought it was so bad that someone was a convicted felon. Oh, it's terror. It's the worst thing ever, I thought. But now it's okay when he's in... Okay, you guys are done. He's going to leave little baggies of... all around the White House. They're going to have some cleanup to do. And the whole time, while Hunter's doing that, what's Kamala doing? Kamala's dancing it up. I gotta tell you, Kamala, as a black person, you know. Yeah, I know you want that black vote. You're not gonna get it with those moves. Whole black community's gonna see those moves and they're gonna be like, oh no, we've been tricked, y'all. Y'all, we've been bamboozled. Is this lady even black? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, there's just a lot of signs that are telling me that Trump is onto something, you know? And this video of Trump was the last thing to come out. All of these videos I'm showing you have come out in the past 24 hours. And now listen to this. This is just straight up some truth from, I can't believe I'm saying this, truth from Van Jones. No schnapp bubbles, no tears. A serious Van Jones. Listen to this.
Look, I'm just going to be honest. I mean, everybody comes on the air and says all this great stuff, but behind the scenes, it's full-scale panic. People are passing around legal memos, PDFs are flying back and forth on WhatsApp, trying to figure out what are the options, how can you replace Biden, how do you get him to do it in a way where he feels respected as he should be respected? Who should Kamala Harris's vice president be? The conversation on air and the conversation off air are completely different. And so it's the same thing you saw with the Trump situation, where people would come on air and defend Trump, and then you talk to people, and then we got a crazy candidate. We don't have a crazy candidate. We have a great candidate. We have a beautiful man. We have someone who loves this country. We have someone who has given his all, I mean his all to the last drop for this country, but he may not be able to get across the finish line. And a mature party has to take that into account, and that is what's happening. And so, look, I understand people want to, defend him and protect him and give him the space and the dignity to make his own choice. But there is a big conversation happening right now about how this happens, not whether.
Whoa. What? Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. Okay, you just heard what he said, right? But you heard what she was saying. You heard what they were saying. You heard what she was saying. You saw these terrible dance moves. Here's the thing. Is he saying that there's some kind... Would that go under the lines of being a coup? Because he's saying, I'm running. I'm definitely running and I'm not backing out. And they're trying to figure out a way to get him out of that position. And it seems like, from what Van just said, they're doing it behind his back? What? What? Democrats don't care about anything. They're like, yeah, that's what we're doing. Whatever. Okay? Yeah, we want Marxism in the schools. We want communism. We're trying to take out our own candidate. He won't leave. We're going to make him leave. I don't care. It's all for democracy. It's all for democracy, okay? This is getting ridiculous. Give us control because democracy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this sounds very weird. Very, very weird. They're saying they're going to run. Behind the scenes, apparently something else is happening. Whew. I think Trump's on to something. I think Trump may know something that the rest of us just haven't heard yet. But yeah, let's see what happens. And you know what? It's I think Trump is right for his feelings, because he's like, if I go up against Kamala, it's over. It's just a done deal. And I think he's right. I think there's many people who will look at her and listen to her. That's the main thing. She can look quite pleasant just standing there. But when you have to listen to her talk, or if there's a debate that has to happen between the two of them, it is over. It's going to be crazy. She'll get the black woman vote, and that's it. Black men, nope. There's only going to be, the small percentage of black men. Black women, they'll vote for her because, they're just going to ride with her. But other than that, I don't know what. It might be a landslide. Trump versus Harris. I don't know about that. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to show all that to you. I think it's completely unhinged what's going on right now in the Democratic Party. In the Democrat Party. Let's not confuse that, because it sounds like there's some things going on behind the scenes that aren't that democratic. You picked your guy, you said he's sharp as a tack, and now you're trying to remove him without him knowing that you're removing him, and he has his son sitting in on meetings. What is going on? and your vice president, who's supposedly black, can't dance? This is all sorts of deception. This is all sorts of deception, people. We can't put up with this anymore. At least when Trump dances, he knows he can't dance. He goes like this. And it's fine. We go, okay, yeah, he knows he can't dance. He makes a joke of it. It's fun. That wasn't fun what I just showed you, Kamala. This is not fun anymore, people. Anyways, guys, I think within the next week we're going to hear about Biden dropping out. And it might be on his own decision, and it might not. Who knows what they're trying to do behind the scenes. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Other than that, I'm out.